Welcome back to Mass Effect Monday. I'm Ollie Johnson. I'm here with Murasaki's Pit. How you doing, dude?
Oh, I am doing well,
Send a
I
salvage team
guess.
later.
I'm a little tired, but, you know.
Still a bit on the warm
Said you can
side,
always
isn't
send
it?
a salvage
Uh,
team later.
Well, it actually rained last night here.
oh, Stream Elements has been kind enough to remind me that my channel is now live, streaming Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
It's okay. Whenever I went live on YouTube, I got like 4 different notifications.
Saying that you were live. It's like, yeah, funnily enough, I am aware.
Okay, if I'm going to talk to people as well, because that might raise my reputation as well.
Yep, that's all good. Do what you gotta do.
Okay, let's see. Ashley's in the starboard. Might as well talk to the other space racist.
Spacist, if you will.
Okay, I think she's. It says she's meant to be in here, the starboard observation. Well, map, you
I can hear
lied to
you.
me. Oh, there she is.
Williams,
Oh,
Oh, she's drunk.
I
what
can
have we
hear
here?
me.
oh, sir. Off duty. Your voice, sir, not so loud. Please, thank you.
Why are you curled up on the floor?
Am I? Oh, my head. So heavy. Can't move.
Been there.
Ah,
It's,
enjoy your evening.
I'll be back to work in 30. Ugh, maybe 40. I swear. Just give me 45 minutes. Shh. Shh.
what, no invite? If you could get on
How did you end up
Switch
in
if
this
you can.
sorry
Yeah,
spot?
yeah, I know.
Just wanted to let off some steam. Vega said he had just the thing to take my mind off stuff.
And did that thing come in a bottle?
Yes,
This empty bottle?
it's empty. Oh boy.
I don't recall receiving an invitation to your party, Williams.
I prefer embarrassing myself in private, sir.
Mission accomplished, Lieutenant.
No one likes sarcasm, Commander.
I do.
I hate you,
I hate you.
sir.
As you were, Williams.
Cold floor.
Good God, what a mess.
yeah.
Let's see. Ashley. James and Javik are in the mess hall. Oh, God.
So, Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink, booze it up?
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes. All right. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Vankshare, I didn't know your parnaps could glow. That was the joke.
All right. I get it. Yeah, that was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I just made it up. The joke is now on you, human.
Yeah.
You will believe.
Hey, Commander.
James?
You took a great risk in allowing a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you?
My crew would have taken care of it.
Yeah, but Ollie, they're not Commander Goddamn Shepherd.
Yeah, that's true. Their word is not, as of this sentence, fucking law.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all. You can't squeeze 0.34% out of it?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
You sure? Take a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A Geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job? No, I can't imagine that would qualify. Shepard was starting to think you forgot my favorite hangout.
Sorry, busy. Looks like you've managed to settle in.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth.
Oh.
Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until
like
hell
him.
shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor. Just give the
You know I
word.
got this gun, don't you?
Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After the Collector base, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
This is
What
way
did you do
too
with it?
real.
As much as I could get away with.
Ollie.
And a little more.
That, I think that's the one
We
thing you can
hardened
say
our lines
about
of
this.
communications,
You
expanded
think everything's a bit
emergency
too
stockpiles
real.
across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
This platform can be of some assistance, Garrus Vakarian.
Gotta love Garrus.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
I'm still tidying up. Mordin could work up a storm and make a mess like a hurricane.
I'm not surprised.
Yes, I will miss Mordin. And not just his singing. But we must move on. Oh, if I may, I'd like to examine you.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
So a good way of looking at that.
That is.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Right, because I need to get up to about 4 reputation. Okay, is there anyone else here? James Shabbat, Garrus. Oh yes, Liara. I haven't been to see Liara. If you remember, this was Miranda's office originally.
Yeah, I do remember.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device.
Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Do you think Protheans actually completed the Crucible?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into the Crucible if they thought otherwise. I just wish our Prothean knew more about how dangerous their weapon might be.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Of course he is, but I have work to do. I'm saving the goddamn universe. Right, we're not going to be doing Rannoch until... Investigate the missing scouts. Cerberus lab. Cerberus abductions.
Yeah.
Fuel reactors. Investigate Asari colony. Find ex-Cerberus scientist. No, let's do something for the Asari. Primitive. See, Javik is only in this game and yet he makes a good enough impression. Also, I don't like James at all. So I'm completely okay with him being humiliated. You know what? Let's take Javik. Oh wait, no, let's... Oh, no, come on.
Well, we've got to take Tali.
Yeah, I gotta take Tali. Tali's my bae. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I kind of lost all my shit, didn't I? Oh yeah. Scope. Give Tali a nice shotgun. You do seem to have leaned a bit more towards Garrus these last few games.
Yes. Can you blame us?
Again, Mass Effect
Dig up
2
any
really
information
does a
on the
lot more
mission, Liara?
justice.
Asari High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Arda'at monastery.
Oh, Ollie, we're going to be
Arda'at
dealing
Yakshi?
with
Like Morin?
Samara.
Oh lord.
These Arda'at lived in the monastery so they wouldn't or couldn't harm anyone.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
We have an Asari.
Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
The shuttle is warm, recently used.
No elevator.
Don't need one. Ladder. God, it's like we're walking into a Resident Evil lab.
That noise is... Oh, that's much worse.
I hear something.
Stay sharp.
So yeah, they sent Asari commandos in, and they're supposed to be like deadly assassins.
I heard something.
That was me. Sorry.
Huh.
It would seem the Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map marked with the nav point location of a bomb. They call it the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Ah, looks so peaceful. You'd hardly know that, you know, horrible things are happening on the inside.
Yeah.
Now it feels like a fucking monastery. Sorry, before it was like going into an umbrella lab.
Which is only slightly better.
Only slightly better than a monastery.
Heh.
Ollie, how many monasteries have you been to? Oh
Very
shit.
good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
But what are you doing here?
My daughters live in this monastery, Tali. I am here for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
That was a bit of an awkward pause.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time.
Nothing to say, Javik.
We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
You can tell she's not really part of your party.
An isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned.
Okay, there we go. There's our Javik.
He will learn.
A new enemy.
Oh. I've killed a couple of you. Oh. I'm cannibal!
Looks like if the Grinch was transformed by the Night King. Hello, Seb.
You're a dipshit, Mr. Grinch. Oh God! You're an ugly hunk of shit. Really? You carry around a penny straw because you like to gurgle piss, Mr. Grinch.
The Enisari?
They know I gave the presents back, right? They know I gave the presents back. Why would they do this? Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on!
Mother, you came.
Many times.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Valer, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valer speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Valer.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Valer?
I'm sorry.
Aren't you here to help people? I am, but the entity I work for couldn't care less.
I'm kind of a rogue spectre.
She's looking for Rila.
Primitives.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
I'll try. Last time we ran into you, Ollie got an erection on stream.
No,
Probably.
I didn't.
You say that, but we can't prove you didn't. I'm using History Channel logic.
You can't prove I don't now.
Despite the damage,
You can't
can
prove
tell
I'm
this
wearing
place
pants at all.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I bet you. I
prison.
bet when you wear clothes,
You disapprove?
you're naked under them. You
Actually,
fucking
I think
pervert.
they saw you were being kind. Most races would have killed
Naked
you
under
like
my
the
clothes. That my voice. I'm not wearing. I'm not wearing pants.
I'm not wearing hot pants.
Yeah, I'm just Deadpooling it on stream. Just shirt cocking it like Winnie the Pooh. Nah, I'm not. Although if I
Well.
were, you couldn't tell. Is the joke.
Exactly. Can the Pope's dick fit through a donut? I don't know. Exactly.
So I would go about like Winnie the Pooh if it was socially acceptable. Especially in this weather. Tan those more.
You've got all that armor. Let's see how your armor fares to a fucking punch to the face. Oh, never mind. Charlie, I am both annoyed and proud.
I've already slightly touched with. I don't need to know that.
Oh god, Jet and Seb, really?
Is it the same with you? Because I don't know that stuff. I have no idea actually, but I'm not gonna. I wouldn't have answered that if.
Okay.
Another dead commando. The Asari should have rid themselves of the Adat Yakshi.
They're blowing up an entire Ardat Yakshi monastery. Doesn't that satisfy you?
The Asari should have done it centuries ago.
Jesus Christ, Javik.
Yeah.
I'm all for some, inner party conflict here and there. Helps us grow. But this, come on, Javik, you're being an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. Oh, a bomb.
The bomb.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Navazi on please. What is this,
She's
Layla?
still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
This is gonna be fucking awkward. Javik just walking by like primitives.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off
Oh,
that
Sam
bomb?
has already
We need a detonator.
told me about the script he read.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
Sam's asking you to explain your thoughts on his script to me who
Later.
hasn't seen it. You kind of already did.
I'm going to defend the bomb. In the face. I'll take cover behind this bomb.
That's the last.
For now, let's get back to that bomb.
Behind the sapient fog. Come, sapient fog.
the most memeable thing that Seb has ever done.
Flair, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Now, come on, there'll be time for protesting when you're dead.
Tiananmen Square, viva.
Oh! She westered it.
I'm not your slaves.
Well, she went out like a badass.
Yep.
You gotta give her credit.
We do.
Your sister is dead.
Rila, it wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were
Shit.
No.
let go.
Make me.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
So don't.
Have to.
Falair?
I'll stay
Hey,
here.
you gonna calm down now?
No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay, as you are.
God's sake. Show your child some emotion, you hag.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt you to be a good parent.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falair rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falair, then join your
Save
forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
I couldn't let her blow her own brains out.
No, of course not. That would not be very Paragon.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
This series really seems to get you in an emotional way sometimes, doesn't it?
So honor my friend's memory. I must be the killer I once was.
We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Ardat Yakshi left.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Anderson!
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said
Maybe
earlier about
Elton John's
Kylite.
doing a gig.
The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
So, Sarah, about your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, Commander. Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
No way I want that crap on my record.
Okay. There's no way this could go wrong. Let's see.
May I speak with you, Commander?
Apparently you are.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Oh! Garrus and Javik are hanging out. This I've got to see.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vandomar, and the Jatil turned against the Jar.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claim to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
I mean, where's the lie?
You have a point.
Tell him when he's telling lies.
Yeah.
Hey, Commander. I dug out some letters my youngest sister wrote when she was in high school. She was having a hard time. Teen drama and all that. Just needed her big sis. I guess with everything that happened down there, I just wanted to read them again.
Good for you.
I wonder what Captain Haig would make of this. Probably nothing sensible. He's suffering a bad case of Stuart's toupee.
I found something.
Oh, I found fuel.
You'd be too freaked out by the aliens to do anything. The fuel! I'm sorry, these negotiations can't continue. I'm too distracted by your physical appearance. As a modern Renaissance man, I take no issue with it, however, not one aspect of your biology makes logical sense to me.
The station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
It seems like a lot of this stuff was stuff we were gonna have to do eventually.
Some of it was,
Corporal
yeah.
Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access
That looks bad.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
Captain Riley?
Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant. Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow.
Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Oh shit. Yeah, get too close to that shit, you die.
That was quick.
Reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Okay.
Directional guidance error.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
Something's wrong here. It's too quiet.
No more waiting. Take the fight to them.
Just stay sharp, people.
Idea for a TV show. Boris Johnson and Tony Blair become truckers and take off across the country together. BJ and the Blair.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
Remember the rule. If it's blue, it might heal you. If it's green, it's probably not clean. It's not a bad rule. Though it's Sam playing at the moment.
Proximity warning, Commander. Avoid at all costs.
Yeah, I just figured.
We've learned that the hard way. I'm clearly not getting the most out of my M&Ms.
We're putting cum in our M&M.
Yeah.
Okay. Something over on that side. Maybe we can...
Reactivation is impossible. Fuel rods must be unlocked.
As a rule, it's never a good idea to be near radiation.
I'm becoming radioactive. From this day forth, I shall become radioactive man. Okay, so... Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here if I can't. If I can't go down into the radiated area. Yeah, well, I've moved all that out already.
saw an article about the dam that was blown up in the Ukraine a few months ago, that said it would be the Ukraine's Chernobyl. Think about that for a second. Chernobyl was Ukraine's Chernobyl.
Okay. Yeah, well, I can't activate the fuel rods, that's kind of the problem.
Top Gear was in Ukraine when they visited Chernobyl. They'd have to be. Yes, this is very much the point. Chernobyl was in the Ukraine. Three-minute warning.
Okay. Wow.
Shit, it's Rosie.
Oh, fuck. Rosie! And you manga!
You manga. That was brilliant.
Ah, yes, William Regal's lack of and
You manga, yes, the Samoan fella. Umaga. Yes, you manga. In a recent interview, he said, as he was going up with the William Regal character, it's like, how can I be a carry-on character so that people at home would love it and everyone in America would hate me? And that's exactly what he did.
The thing was, he didn't really have to try. That was the best part. When he came back after the whole lumberjack incident, I mean, he got fired from WCW for basically making Goldberg look bad. So he came back to WWE and he basically became the goodwill ambassador. So he was over the top British in like the most obnoxious way you could possibly be to an American.
Yeah.
And that was like 90% of what he did. Ooh.
This looks like
Vents.
You man, when you don't know anything about Japan but want to use a Japanese themed insult.
Let's unlock those
Ah.
fuel rods.
There we go. Because I remember first seeing him in like around the time that SmackDown Just Bring It became a thing.
Fuel rods unlocked here.
I unfortunately missed his time, you know, the real man's man.
Oh, there's the 1 minute warning. You want me to restart the share play?
It would be nice if you would.
Yeah, you don't want it to cut out in the middle of combat.
I'll be right back.
Want to know why Dare is like a manga? Alright, sure, why?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you've been invited to share play. Because it's read backwards. Ugh.
Oh.
They look like they're trying to rollerblade towards you.
They do.
Stand express! Stand express!
Really? Because we've got 3 people here and we did...
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Kill them all!
That is the plan, Jarek.
They're coming in from above.
Wow, that house exploded. Meet my new gun, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Ah. Sounds like a you problem.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Javik, save their asses.
Yes, Commander.
Huh. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck.
Only Richard Hammond. Well, that's been a persistent rumour for years. I'll believe it when I see it. So, I think this attracted to the police allow him to
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about the Prothean?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Fine.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Right, tally to the extraction point. Oh.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Whenever it says hack it out, I keep thinking... I just keep thinking of hash it out.
Yeah, same.
I'm glad it's not just me. It's been bugging me for about a week.
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the collectors while the council sat.
So yeah, Regal...
Killing civilians and
So yeah, Regal was, well...
Commander?
Yes, I am. Take a break. I thought next time we're on the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without little... Shepard, I finished my business on the SS. I'd like to travel you once again on Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I'll do my best to hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time. Prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me. My cousin Jorn. Kai Lang's dossier. Getting work. Status update. I find this mess. Oh, let's see. Surely, Citadel shore leave. On awards. Okay, we might be able to do the Citadel DLC.
Ah, well that's something.
Which is a bit where you can actually have the party and stuff, and you have to fight evil clones.
Evil clones?
Ollie, I showed you that video of the fake martial arts thing that started with the Metal Gear Solid thing.
Yeah.
That should have, and you know, that Metal Gear has some of the most ridiculous things. Evil clones that live on in the arms of... Okay, so, first of all, I want to visit the Citadel normally. I want to just visit the Citadel normally.
To dock, Normandy.
And
do you need ground transport?
Let's see. Refugee camp.
It's becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
The galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through.
Let's see, so I need to go to number 6 and see Tactus.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you, hey.
Well, in all your years, have you ever seen a clone try and hurt or kill anyone? Depends on your definition of try.
Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Okay, and another win for Commander Goddamn Shepard.
I believe those are my credits.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Commander Shepard, Captain Gahero Balak, Batarian External Forces. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this Citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people. But what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system,
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I'm uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. But we're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre Authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
About time.
Ah, James.
Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, Commander.
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, Commander.
I have a little.
Come on.
Now, Ollie, let's go save some. Let's go. Well.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
He is a member of
1
Spectre.
moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
There's Javik.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Oh dear.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hey, Hannah. I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among them.
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Oh, racist. Oh, and right opposite him.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
I knew you'd
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our
Shepard
order
sounds like
will
an
no
insult.
longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falair be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
That we Commander Bailey. Oh.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk about you releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the CSEC outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
How we doing on the Paragon?
Let's have a look.
Nearly there.
Not bad, not bad. I still prefer to get it a bit higher because there is a bit of Renegade.
Yeah.
Miranda's apparently in here somewhere. Ah, Miranda.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Leng? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that
She
yet,
went very
but my
posh
father
then.
was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the elusive man. Something big.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Someone's trying to kill me. Why are you hiding? Huh.
Why are you running? Okay. Embassy guard.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance...
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus, it's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You're gonna go on about them all night.
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's
Oh.
even heavier than he looks.
Zaid?
Oh
I
God,
was won-
Zaid Matsani.
I was wondering what happened to him.
How long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why go after your old employer, Zaid? How you know my name, all of a sudden?
Good question.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor. Turned? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard. Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks. Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later. C-Sec's on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Ooh, got 17 Paragon for that.
It's a fair bit of Paragon.
Hmm. We still need more, but...
Huh.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here in a minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice. Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Let's see. Let's go see a few people. Liara, Jonah, oh, yeah.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
I'll help you crowds dig into them. Might even help us find...
Commander Shepard.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes. Neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now. Reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
Hey, Hawk, how you doing?
If we'd kept digging a few hours longer,
Right, let's see.
I know the Hades next became off limits. Not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Protean language translation.
I was going over with Sam what it talked about in chat in the stream last night about how it's cool how we've all got like our old characters in some way, people that have them in the campaign,
discount.
Your first character's my patron god. Hans is back. We got our own little multiverse, or cinematic universe going on. I'm good.
Well,
working
yeah.
Lots of overtime this week, so getting ahead of a few jobs.
Shoot smart. Shoot. No sostra. Good hunting.
Liara?
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
It'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
Reputation.
Welcome to Cypertine Armory.
Yeah.
We appreciate your visit. Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Does that affect your Peregrine Renegade at all?
Remember,
I think it does. Right now, if I remember correctly. See. Oh, it says. So, Canek. Tali's in the courtyards.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort. Oh, that's a lovely idea. I really appreciate that.
Let's see.
No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
Oh. Well, that's great. I just wish it was Turian
Ah, here we go.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with the bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns. Credits don't talk with me, Commander. C-Sec wants my top of the line. You gotta...
Right then, to the courtyard.
I mean, I have this souvenir shard of a rich asshole's vase I shot.
Look at Paladin.
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. Cerberus caught C-Sec by surprise last time.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
How convenient.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
So, what is it we're meant to do here?
Well, it's a side quest thing. If we let her out... So my aim is to not let her out.
For us to get more medical supplies.
You broke up a bit there. What happens if we let her
Tally
out?
saved the Citadel a couple of years ago. Watch your tone.
I think letting her out would be a terrible idea. Let's see.
Really, she seemed so approachable.
Commander, unless you can find a new source of weapons for CSEC, I'm putting together a task force to stop the Blue Suns myself.
I'll get you your weapons, General.
I appreciate the effort, but I've spent too much time out of action, Commander. Won't be able to sit on my hands much longer.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Embassies.
One moment.
Let's go to Purgatory. See if Joker's still there.
Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
Yeah, Edie and Joker are still here. On the lower bar.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on
See, the lower bar is on. Hey, it's Jack.
Ugh, this sucks.
What have you got there?
Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They're dropping us into hotspots for hit and runs. I'm making sure your bosses don't get my kids killed.
How are they holding up?
They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you.
Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine.
Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on.
Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which...
Suicide
thanks.
Squad?
I didn't
Attack.
think my guys could cut it. I wanted to put them in the back ranks, but you believed. And you were right. They're kicking ass. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Come on.
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Damn right, Shepherd can dance. See. Oh, looky here.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker's been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented his body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
I always thought this place would be cool if it didn't involve so much walking.
If you're in pain, I could carry you.
Pass.
But it would be so funny.
It would.
They could carry. She could carry him around and it'd emasculate him completely. I mean, it worked in the Sonic comic when they had Bunny carrying Antoine around. He felt inadequate, but it was still adorable.
Spectre status recognized. Please
I mean, it is, admittedly, kind of embarrassing to, you know, be carried by your spouse.
Highlighted on the elevator menu. One moment, please.
I suppose they're not quite there yet.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Ah, there's Garrus.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn. Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Novaria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you?
Huh.
Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle, once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian. You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice loads.
It wasn't just me thinking it was gonna be. Nope, nope, that energy was definitely there.
That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it. Nobody alive, maybe, but technically, I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
Ma'am, I had a friend in security at Sonax, and there was definitely Prothean tech on Garvug. I know the Valhallan threshold is Reaper territory now, but Prothean tech could help the Crucible.
Okay, let's go speak with the doctor, the good doctor. The B is for bargain.
1-800-DOCTOR.
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Glyph.
Good. Good. Gareth. I mean, I guess I could check on everyone. Let's go check on Garrus. I don't want to think like I've hurt his ego.
Yeah.
I could have missed that.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't, honestly.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
Oh, there's the 5-minute
You know what
warning.
you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe.
You
but
good
you
to
spend
keep
so
going,
much
dude?
time on the outside.
I'm
trying
good to
get
keep
in.
going for a
When
bit,
you
yeah.
do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
I had hoped the Geth would have analyzed any Prothean.
No. On this topic, our knowledge is not significantly greater than your own.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Shepard Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
Huh. Three-minute warning.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only 109.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
We have a galaxy to fight for. The stakes don't get higher than that.
It sounds so simple when you put it that way.
Puts things in perspective.
Yes, actually. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access. Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
A little busy right now.
There's the 1 minute. Shall I start it again?
Yes, please.
Alrighty then.
Whisker?
Whisker?
Let's see, who else is on there? Garrus, Liara, Ashley. I've spoken to all.
Now that I've just restarted this alphabet, I'm just gonna step away and make coffee. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time for some delicious coffee. Oh, yes, chap.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there. Commander?
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
The mission brief doesn't say.
Sir, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Damn, it's freezing. Who would live in such a place?
All right, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
We can't hold them much longer.
Push! Push forward! Maybe we can flank these guys. Watch for it. Javik?
Yes, Commander.
Enemy clear. Did any civilians survive?
Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
Jacob? How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob.
Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now. But they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Good to see you landed on the right side of Cerberus.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were going to find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Finding Jacob out here? What strange turns our lives can take.
Jamie.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. Just take me a minute.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
How did so many escape?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
A strange decision.
So these refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured.
I'm back. What I miss?
No way.
Jacob's here.
These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get 2.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here. Commander Shepard's here.
Dr. Cole? Got him
So
on?
what?
Of course.
Does he not know who we are?
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on
I'm
with the pack.
Commander goddamn
Thank you
Shepard.
again for everything you're doing for us.
You missed Kratos' cameo, Ollie. Ah, damn. In this time period, that'd be what?
Some kind of poison. Tailored to Turians.
Told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary. Look, let's just focus.
These
God of
scientists
War
were forced
10.
to work for Cerberus, but at least they had the courage to break away.
They are brave, but misguided. And now they may all be dead.
And they are all now dead.
Javik is just like Jack if he was, you know,
Hostiles ahead.
more hilarious about, you know, the situation. Oh! Okay, I didn't expect that to happen.
Happy accident.
They are now dead, burned alive. You will now be burned to death, however. Since it is a holiday, I'm announcing you are to be burned alive.
The maximum penalty that the law allows is that you be burned to death. However, in response to your previous good deeds, I am proposed to be lenient. Therefore, I sentence you to be burned alive.
God, Harry is a dick.
Blood, battle, rompy pompy, triumph.
Affirmative. But the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Cerberus is landing more troops.
Oh, it's nothing we can't deal with. I'm gonna make sure I've met everybody first before I do the Citadel DLC.
Yeah.
Because, well, it's kind of like the one majorly awesome DLC they managed to make for everyone. Like everyone from Mass Effect 1 and 2, like 2 and 3, 1 and 2 survived gets.
What situation am I being hilarious with? No, Javik is if you were more hilarious, was what Sam was saying.
Move up. Keep low and find cover.
I knew what you meant.
I mean, Javik's racist freak be understood.
Well, it's not really racism as much as it is being old.
Well, it's more. Well, keep in mind, back.
Like,
You know,
he's entered a world he doesn't understand, and he's just sort of fumbling about with what he did know of his old one.
I mean, I get that it's a learning experience. Every animals years ago,
yeah,
are now basically ruling the galaxy. But I will say that if you get to the right conversation, it does come across a lot worse.
Oh, right.
Like, he's worse to Liara than he is anyone else. Like, he has to lie to her in order to, you know, once Shepard gives him the whole, you can't talk, the look of, you can't just talk to people like this.
Yeah.
Because he does drive her to literally, like, throwing shit at him. Because of, like, he tells her how things were for the Usari when you know, his people were around. She doesn't like the answer he gives, and his literal response is just, "What? You wanted to know what your people were like in my time? I told you."
I mean, yeah, I can sort of see that.
It's like, I don't understand, I don't get why, I don't see why you have any right to be upset about me.
You asked a question and I answered it, kind of.
Basically, yeah, because they do treat lesser species as, like, you know, they did treat them like slaves.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
Tali,
Tali,
you got little
repairs.
fingers,
ASAP.
you can do it.
Right.
Ready, Javik? It's just the two of us.
Yes, Commander.
No, they've got their own grey fox.
Yeah. Stealth camouflage.
How are the repairs coming?
I'm working as fast as I can.
Hi, indeed.
I know our attempt at oh, never mind. Our attempt at raising Paragon is so that we can unite the Geth and the Turians. Quarians. Garrus is the Turian.
Now to bring the guns online.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Yeah.
You know, Tali, you're over there. Why can't you pull the switch?
Power restored. Circuit reset. Guns operational.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get
But
these
as I
people out.
say, if it does come down to the choice, we've got to choose the Quarians. We can't
If
let
it
Tali
comes down to it,
Okay.
yeah, I know.
Guns
I
are
love the
already
Geth,
kicking
but
Cerberus
you know.
ships out of the sky. Where are we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone.
Funny
under
thing is,
16.
if you dated
Commander, when should we leave?
Jacob in the
What's our
last
best
game,
chance for survival?
he basically left you
Jacob,
for this
what do you
woman,
think?
and you can,
Are we ready?
as an act of spite, get her
Almost.
killed.
We could go now.
Oh
There's
no!
do-overs here.
Agreed.
Yeah, that is a
We get one shot.
possibility.
Oh
And we don't
no!
want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's
Me
cause.
for another woman, I'll kill the
Call.
bitch.
Oh.
All right.
Yes.
Let's get these shuttles in the air.
Pink Shepherd. He's evolved past his Tumbler days.
If you
Been
have
given
a
a half
choice,
dose
then
of reality. He's been given a half dose of reality from
Have the guns
mechanical
punch a hole in the
space
perimeter
squids.
and launch shuttle 1.
if you have a choice, then you don't have to do anything. Yes, I suppose staying put and letting the Reapers kill us all would be an option that we could opt
Take.
into.
Yeah,
but
it's a stupid one.
All right. Everyone here, head to the shuttle bay and...
Ah! Oh, for fuck's
Suicide Fire
sake.
took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Shit.
Get those people out of here.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
I'm coming.
Quickly!
Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Got it.
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Okay, let's get these people out of here. Here we go.
Enemy shuttles up there.
I have them in my sights.
Ha! You never even got out your ship, you dick.
We're coming closer and closer to the end of the whole Mass Effect run. Feels
I
weird.
know, that's why I'm saving some of the best
Take out that
DLC till
shield
later.
generator. Jacob, come in. What's your
And we
status?
have to fight our clone, Liquid Shepherd.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right? We got this. Just need to hold.
If you're wondering why there's a clone, they explain it as that the elusive man basically cloned him twice. Basically made a clone of him, just in case he needed spare organs.
Shuttle 3 away. Evacuation complete.
That was the last of the civilians.
Shepard, heads up! The place is overrun. We gotta go.
What will you stream next? I believe
Understood.
we agreed that next on the docket was a Yakuza run.
An armored reinforcement has landed.
Jacob.
Oh, hello, big boy. Oh. Oh,
Landing area clear.
I wanted to grab the corpse and toss it out.
Roger that.
Oh, hi, civvies. They're not taking him out. How did he miss?
How'd you miss from there?
Jacob, get on the ship. How did I miss? I don't know, how did you? Have you ever hit anything?
By the skin
I
of
hit
our
a
teeth
wall
again,
once.
eh, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we
Feels
wouldn't
good.
get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
Now, for the Yakuza run, I
Keep
have
them
New
safe.
Game Plus
The
data
Alliance
for
needs that
several of them.
You got it.
All right.
I've lost all my new
Report
game
to
plus
Admiral
data.
Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander,
I'll
I've
share
never met
playing
anyone
mine
like
with you.
I know you will.
better knowing you're on our side.
That's how we do that's how we do things.
When this mess is over, drinks are on me.
Once we get up to 3, though, we're back to square one, as it were. 'Cause I do have 3, 4, 5 on the PS5.
Same.
But I've not played
I'm
them
sending you a large team of scientists.
since the PS3 versions.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Okay, we're looking good. We're almost on the. We're almost on the. Almost there, Ollie. We're almost there.
Yeah.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Ah.
Talk to you later,
Nothing else to
Tally.
say then.
Sure.
I don't. Hun, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing the Sisyphean task of trying to make peace.
Yeah.
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the home world.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Shepard Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms. Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
Maybe decisions like deleting heretic Geth were what turned your kind against organics in the first place.
We do not condemn it. Action was necessary. It was why we sought your advice.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. The Geth have fought the Quarians
Must be
before.
fucking nice.
What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
So let's see how we're doing. Okay, we're over the minimum.
Can we do it?
Well, we have the minimum needed to win the game, basically.
Be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus.
And get a good ending.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass.
But can we
Commander, Dr.
make
Chapel
peace?
said word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Not yet.
Dr. Chuckles.
Shepard, I have something important to tell you. We need to do this in person. Can you meet me in the common? Okay, this is important for her mission because you've got to inform her of that Kai Lang guy.
Yes.
So that she doesn't get injured when she goes to try and save her sister. I knew we shouldn't have trusted Willem Dafoe, but, well, you were tricked.
By Willem Dafoe. He convinced us he was Willem Defriend.
But in fact, he was Willem Dafoe.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need a cab to the
Presidium. It'll be there momentarily.
Hailing a cab. Okay. Miranda is in the apartment. Not sure which apartment she's in. She's in that apartment that I went into where Zaid was. I'm going to be annoyed. Okay, not exactly.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways, but you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
I'm gonna go check the Spectre terminals just in case. Pretty sure you use one of them to him.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
You know what'll always be weird to me? The fact that Tidus from Final Fantasy X and Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone Wars series are voiced by the same guy.
Yeah, I can get that.
Paperwork has been processed.
It's still annoying that they use the laugh to showcase bad voice acting.
It's one scene. One scene!
And also, like, that's not bad voice acting. The laugh is bad on purpose. They laugh for real, like, immediately after. And also, there are plenty of examples of bad voice acting in that game.
Yeah. Look, I'm all for when you've got an example of something bad and using it as the example.
Well, it's not so much bad voice acting as in...
But again, as you said, that's intentional.
It was still early in the days of fully voiced games. Well, early-ish. There were other games that did it before, like Metal Gear Solid, but for
Honestly,
something
Metal
the
Gear
scope
Solid's
of a
acting...
Final Fantasy, it was... yeah.
Honestly, again, yeah, it was the PS2 era. Voice acting was still becoming, you know, a bit of a thing.
I mean, it was never Dynasty Warriors 3 bad.
Have you ever played Dynasty Warriors 3?
I've seen clips.
Really now? Right, there's an Asari war strategist apparently. Looking for this Asari war strategist, but I do not.
But even using Final Fantasy X as an example for bad voice acting when Shenmue exists.
Shenmue is really bad for voices.
They didn't even make it better for Shenmue 3 like 20 years later. It was the same.
Shenmue 3 is a fucking relic.
Yeah.
That is all I have to say. All I have to say about 3 in general. That's the nicest thing I can say about it. Is it's a relic.
I didn't hate it, but it was still nowhere near as good as the other two were 20 years ago.
The problem with 20 years ago, yeah, but the problem now is going back to the game. The problem is it is very much a product of its time. Okay, so 7, I can go. Oh, I can go see Zaid.
Willem Dafoe, if you think you won't
There he is.
you're not on your toes.
What
He
the hell
deceives
you
others
looking at?
just like a pro. Look out for Willem Dafoe. Very good, Jack. Very good.
Zaid's joined us.
Goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Well, that's helpful.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Please observe all caste restrictions when making a purchase. Your purchases are
I wonder. I still need to find those couplings, but I can't find them in what's around here. Have anything. Clearly this place isn't anything.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
There you go. That dealt with.
About time.
We'll see what's happening. Ian Joker. Jacob's in the patient lounge. Oh, I haven't been to the hospital in a while. I'll just do my rounds and then I'm gonna have to call.
Sorry?
We'll just do this last little bit and then I'm gonna have to call today because I'm gonna have to in a bit.
Oh yeah, you got stuff to do. Alright, fair enough.
Oh.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Spectre status recognized.
Yeah, letting her out was a terrible idea anyway.
Yes.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
So, turns out the ratings for AEW weren't that
Hey, Shepard.
But after Punk left,
I'm glad to see you.
I keep saying to people,
know
yeah,
things
that's
are
not
crazy
really a
right
bad indication at the
Exactly.
moment.
So you have to take
It's
the
the
moments when you
company's still
can.
got to grow without him because they have relied on it a bit too much.
Yeah.
What's going on with the
I
Crucible?
mean, I think they've got some great prospects in people like MJF and, well,
They have. The problem is that Punk said he would,
piecing it together.
which he is,
It's something
but
to
they
see.
relied too much
We'll
on
get
him. And
this
to be
Crucible
honest,
built, Shepard.
apart from maybe
And then we'll
a
win
small
this thing.
handful of people,
I
who
feel
did he really put over? Because
You feel
Darby
it?
Allin
Yeah,
didn't
sure,
get
I feel
over
it.
because of him.
And I'm counting on you and everyone there.
He spent
it
his
done.
time burying Hangman Page, and, well,
Believe it.
the Bucks were willing to give him a go,
was
as
interesting
long as
you could argue MJF.
She's great.
MJF was already
good
on
to
his
see her
way
work
to getting
without the
over.
distraction of
Punk
having to
just
worry
kind of
about the
helped
power.
with that, so I've got to give him
And you and
credit
her.
there.
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Great, the Krogans and this.
I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Okay.
There's got to be something.
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
That is kind of what I do.
I understand Palavin is very busy, but this is...
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
That's what I do. Oh, look at that. We were over the... However...
Yeah?
That little renegade bit at the bottom might just hurt us.
Hmm.
I might need to do some more Saint Shepherd shit.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose now's a good place to leave it.
Yeah.
Save it. And that will be that.
Alright. Thanks for joining us, those who did. Thanks, Sam, for joining me for this stream.
No problem, man.
We will be back next Monday with more Mass Effect. And... well, the next stream I'll be on is D&D tomorrow.
Oh yes, I got to talk to Hawk about that. Hopefully, yeah. Right?
I mean, I'm only expecting to have like a light little, just roleplay thing for my part of it.
Well, it depends.
Maybe I'll go shopping for rings.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. I wanted to talk to Hawk a bit more about Hans's village. That way, we can plan certain things of what's going to be there. in general, because we've already established that his grandma can marry people.
Yeah.
Yo, that's gonna be fun. I can't
Wolfie
wait
and
for Wolfie's
Brunhilde will
reaction.
also be there.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting. Well, we've got a trip. We've got a trip till we get there. So.
And we have someone
Yeah,
that might have something approximating a shotgun.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
Yeah. So yeah, tune in to Eclectic Hawk's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Eclectic Hawk, tomorrow night for that. And after that, I will see you next, whenever I decide with Dan to do the next Assassin's Creed one, because he can't do next Sunday. Right,
well.
so we'll see you soon.